So you're the big boss, right?
Well, I established the behavioral science unit several years ago, but Holden has come in with a lot of new ideas.
So Holden's the intrepid rookie investigator.
Bill taught me everything I know about criminal behavior.
Is that right? Let me ask you something, Bill. What do you think about Joseph Wambaugh?
He knows Joe, right, Bill? Well, actually, he based a lot of that stuff on Bill.
No shit.
Uh-huh. Not the stories, but the psychological insights and the vernacular.
Well, that is fascinating. I sure would love to pick your brain sometime.
That's another life sentence right there. Maybe you could talk about your background a little bit with Bill. Maybe tell him the thing you told me the other day about your mother.
My mother. Well, you see, Bill, even as a child, I had kind of a rich fantasy life. As a teenager, I began by cutting up inanimate objects. G.I. Joes, my sister's dolls, cutting up their limbs, cutting their heads off, mutilating them, if you will.
You had fantasies of what? Real women?
Oh yeah. And my mother, she would yell and scream at me that I was sick. She thought I was going to do something hideous one day.
What did she think you were going to do?
I guess rape my sister or something. This is when I was 10 years old.
Nice.
Not exactly the Brady Bunch, huh?
Why do you think she thought this?
Because she was fucking nuts.
You didn't do anything to frighten her?
Well, she frightened me. She made me sleep in a dirty old mattress in the basement. Lock the door. 10 years old. And from there on it became dogs, cats, strangling them, burying them in the backyard. Just to vent. You know what I'm saying. Classic displacement activity. It was my retreat from the insanity of the world.
Is that why your mother sent you away?
In the end, I ran away to live with my father, but he didn't want me either. So they shipped me off to live with my grandmother. And she thought I was a freak.
Is that why you shot her?
Well, they were both very controlling, aggressive, matriarchal women.
Matriarchal?
Female-centric. Get that down, that's a big antecedent.
What happened after that?
I was put in a fucking mental institution. I was 15. I was 21 years old when I came out. All those years when those kids were having their sexual revolution, I was locked in a room. You remember the whole flower power, college girls into love and peace, right? Physically, I wasn't impotent, but mentally I was. Because of the way I was conditioned by mom, right? Like you said?
Conditioned?
Right. You see, Bill, I knew a week before she died that I was going to kill her. She went out to a party. She got soused. She came home alone. I asked her how her evening was, and she just looked at me. And she said, for 7 years, she said, I haven't had sex with a man because of you, my murderous son. So, I took a claw hammer, and I beat her to death. And then I cut off her head. And I humiliated her. And I said, there, now you've had sex. If there's one thing I know, it's this. A mother should not scorn her own child. If a mother humiliates her little boy, he will become hostile, violent, and debased. Period.